Welcome back, Murdoch. This is the first episode of Blue Devil Weekly of the new school year. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at things like back to school, fall sports, and weather featuring our new weatherman and more. Today, September 12th, 2025. Hello again, welcome back. I'm DJ.
And I'm Ava, and going forward, we're going to be your new main anchors for Blue Devil Weekly.
Let's dive right in. Get ready, freshmen and seniors, for Freshman Senior Week.
That's right, Freshman Senior Week starts Monday, September 15th. If you're interested, sign up in Google Classroom. Today is the last day to do so. And if you're interested in getting involved in Student Council, come to the next meeting in Miss Rondeau's room 228 on Wednesdays.
Let's not beat around the bush, and let's hand it over to the sports desk for an update on the sports fall season.
Happy Friday, Murdoch. I love Friday because it's game day. But this week we don't have a game because we have a bye week. But last Friday we had a game and we lost 33-12 versus Keith Tech. Liam Murphy ran in both touchdowns and Nate Teta had 102 yards.
I heard there were some pretty solid touchdowns.
They're pretty good, yeah.
Last week on Thursday, we beat Oxford 5-0. On Monday, however, we lost to Bronfield 1-3. Field hockey.
The golf team beat Oakmont last Friday 28-26, and again on Tuesday 36-18. Great job, boys. Cross country's first meet's going to be on the 18th. More on that later.
Tuesday, the soccer team lost 4-0 versus Quabbin. They have a game Tuesday versus Keith Tech.
Now, for Boston sports. Last weekend, the Red Sox faced the Diamondbacks, however they lost the series. One game was 5-10, Boston lost. One game was 7-4, the only win. Boston lost 1-5 in their last game. Roman Anthony is injured for 4 to 6 weeks.
Patriots lost to the Raiders 20-13 on Sunday. Drake May threw for a touchdown and 264 yards. Solid job.
The Red Sox played the A's this week, away. 7-0 by Crochet. Crochet pitched 7 innings with only 3 hits allowed. Trevor Story and Carlos Ovaez both hit a home run. Score was 7-0. Red Sox win the series on Tuesday with a 6-0 win, calling up a prospect, and Dustin May is on the injured list.
Today, the Red Sox play the Yankees.
Boo Yankees.
Go Yankees. That's all we have for sports today. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, guys. Back to Student Council. If you are interested in running for a class officer, you must attend 3 Student Council meetings, the 10th, the 17th, and the 24th of September. Meetings are from 2:15 to 2:45 on Wednesdays.
Speaking of meetings, we need photographers, designers, and editors for the yearbook club. The theme for this year's yearbook is Netflix. It's really cool. I voted for this theme last year myself. If you're interested, meetings are in Miss Beacott's room 232 on Tuesdays.
Later today, we'll have an assembly to kick off Start with Hello week. The Sandy Hook Promise award-winning Start with Hello program teaches students how to minimize social isolation, empathize with others, and create a more inclusive school and community culture.
Murdoch will be having Start with Hello Week September 15th to the 19th. There will be fun activities throughout the day where students will be able to help build a positive school climate where everyone feels a strong sense of belonging.
In addition to the Start with Hello Week, we are looking for students to be part of the Save Promise Club. If you are interested, please see Miss Kane or Miss Beacott.
Now we'll toss it over to Danny and Casey for this week's Question of the Week.
Welcome back to Question of the Week. I'm Casey.
I'm Danny.
And the question is, what was your song of the summer?
For me, it was Slim Shady.
What was the song of the summer?
Open Arms by SZA.
What was the song of the summer?
Firework by Katy Perry.
Call Me Maybe by Kylie Renner. Ooh, by Lil Tecca.
Sugar on My Tongue by Tyler, the Creator.
What was the song of the summer?
I'm going to have to go with Why Would I Lie by Colin Britton.
Rich Slave by Young Dolph.
Dark Thoughts by Lil Tecca.
Gnarly by Cat's Eye.
Gnarly by Cat's Eye.
I'm Not Okay, Jelly Roll.
What was the song of the summer?
Well, I'm an old guy, so I don't really know the new music, but the song of the summer to me was Miley Cyrus' Party in the USA.
And that's all for Question of the Week.
Thanks, Danny and Casey. Ava, what's your song of the summer?
I don't really listen to music, but that's just me. What is your song of the summer?
I think my song of the summer would have to be Game Boy by Cat's Eye. I've been listening to them a lot, you know? Yeah.
Have you filled out a parking permit application yet? All applications from last year's are no longer valid. You can pick up an application from Miss Conley in the main office and return it to Officer Flagg's mailbox. Officer Flagg will be assigning parking permits.
Save the date for Picture Day, which is on September 30th. Wear your best and bring your best smile for those pictures.
Juniors and seniors, Mount Wachusett Community College will be hosting a college fair on September 25th. The trip is free, and permission slips are due September 15th, so don't delay. With those announcements out of the way, let's hand it over to our new weatherman, Colton.
Thanks, team. My name is Colton. I will be your brand new weatherman. Here's the forecast for the upcoming week. The weather today will be sunny with a high of 73. Overnight, it will be mostly clear and we'll have cool winds later on. Now for the weekends, Saturday will be sunny with a peak of 73, and Sunday, there is a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Starting school back on Monday, we have a cool 69 degrees day with mild sunlight. There is a chance of showers, but less than it was Sunday. On Tuesday, we will be in the low 70s overnight. We can see the temperatures dropping above 50 degrees. Make sure you dress accordingly. As we wrap up and shift into fall, we can expect the temperatures to cool down for the next coming weeks. Until then, let's throw it back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Colton. That'll do it for this year's first episode of Blue Devil Weekly. Make sure to stay caught up by following us on all socials, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at MurdochHS.
Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from us. And with that, we'll see you all next week. Have a good weekend.